Hello all, welcome to Mr. Sir classes. Today we are going to deal with a new topic, resistor, combination of resistor. First of all, before knowing combination of resistor, let us know what is a resistor. About resistance you all have studied in previous video. Resistance, the ability of the resistor to oppose the motion of the flow of electron is called resistance. Now today we are going to deal with resistor. So what is a resistor? Resistor can be any conductor or any device which can offer a resistance against the flow of electron. For example, the electric bulb which is glowing, that is a resistor. The ceiling fan which is rotating, that is also a resistor. Your television is an example of, you can take it as a resistor. So any conductor which offers some resistance against the flow of electron is called resistor. So now if there are more than one resistor, how to use those resistor to get desired value of current, it is a question. So for that we need to study about combination of resistors. First of all we'll study resistors in series. So suppose if this is a resistor, this is resistor A, this is another resistor B, this is C. These are the three resistors. So in what way these resistors are connected so that it can be said that it is in series? It is very simple to understand. Just connect them end to end. This end of the connector resistor should be connected to another end of resistor B. This end of resistor B should be connected with this end of the connector C. Now this end of connector C and this end of resistor A, both this resistor A and C, this end and this end. So you can connect it like this. Okay, so if it is connected like this, so now this represent a series combination. So what you have seen, in a series combination of resistors are connected from end to end. So when resistors are connected end to end, the combination is said to be series combination of resistor. Yeah, now make it easy, simply show it like this. Okay, show it like this. This is battery. Battery is the combination of cells. So two cells I have used here. So this larger line, it is positive end, this is negative end. Now this is the plug, now it is on. So what happens? The current will start flowing. So the direction of current will be shown from positive to negative. It is a conventional direction, though the electron flows from negative to positive. Now practically it has been found that on each resistor the potential difference, if you measure, it will be different. So this is the voltmeter which I have connected here to measure, okay, V1, V2, V3, 3 voltage. Now this overall the circuit has got total voltage V. The resistance on A is R1, the resistance of B is R2, the resistance of C is R3. So three different resistances are there, three different voltages are there. Now I. So what will be the value of I? So actually this I flows from here, so it will be passing through resistor 1, resistor 2 and resistor 3. So the total voltage, let V be the equivalent voltage or total voltage of the circuit, R be the total resistance of the circuit, and this is PD, potential difference across the circuit. This is for the whole circuit. Now experimentally it is found that the total voltage is equal to the sum of individual voltage, that is V1 plus V2 plus V3. So V is equal to, if the current I is flowing through the circuit and R is the total resistance of the circuit, then V will be equal to IR. This V1 is equal to IR1, V2 is equal to IR2, V3 is equal to IR3. So what will be the common thing? Take I common from all these three, R1 plus R2 plus R3. Now this I get cancelled, so R is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. So in a series combination, the total resistance of the circuit is equal to the total sum of the individual resistances used in the circuit. That you have to remember. So what you have find, in a series combination of resistor, on each resistance the voltage or potential difference is different, but the current is same, that is I. So V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3, and finally you got R, that is this is the equivalent resistance or the total resistance of the circuit. This R is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. These R1, R2 and R3 are the individual resistances. So you have got the relation to find out the total resistance of the circuit in series combination. Let us now discuss about the resistances in parallel. So what is the combination of resistances in parallel? Suppose there are three resistances. Let us take three resistances. This is R1, R2, R3. Connect all these resistances between two common points. When you will connect this, suppose this A and B, these are the two common points between which all these three resistances have been connected. This is R1, R2, R3. So this type of combination of resistor is called parallel combination. What? Parallel combination. So in the parallel combination, now make a circuit, battery, okay, this is positive terminal, negative terminal, current will flow from positive to negative. This is the conventional direction of the current. Now this current, suppose I, when this I will this pass through this arm, it will be I1, I2 and I3. This I gets divided into these three resistors, but the voltage on each resistor is found same. V, here also V, here also V. So on each resistor the voltage is found same, that is V, V, V. It means if you want to have same voltage, same potential difference at each point of connection in your household wiring, you should opt parallel combination of resistor, because in this way at every switch point, at every plug point, at every point in your switchboard, you will get same voltage. Whether you are using a small device or larger device, the potential difference will be the same. Now, so this I, it is found that the I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. Again use Ohm's law. After using Ohm's law, you will get I. This is the total current of the circuit. So for that you have to take the total resistance of the circuit and total voltage. Total voltage supplied by the battery is V and total resistance of the circuit is R. So I is equal to, so you have studied V is equal to IR, I is equal to V by R. You have to use this relation here. So I is equal to V upon R, here V1 by R1 plus V2 by R2 plus V3 by R3. Sorry, here V1, V2, V3, in all these cases it is equal, so we have to write V, 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 not V1, V2 and V3. That will be wrong. So now take common, V by R is equal to V common, now 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Cancel, 1 by R equals 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. So in a parallel combination of resistor, the reciprocal of the equivalent resistance or total resistance of the circuit is equal to the reciprocal of the individual resistances. Once again, the reciprocal of the total resistance of the circuit is equal to the sum of the reciprocal of individual resistances in the circuit, that is 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. As it is in reciprocal, so you can see here, so 1 by R, and in series it was R is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. So here in parallel combination the resistance goes in reciprocal. This also affects the total utility of the current. You can draw more current in parallel combination rather than in series combination using the same battery and same number of resistors. So why we prefer parallel combination? Parallel combination is preferred to have equal voltage on all resistances. As you can see here, voltage V, 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 the same voltage is available on all these three resistors. So whether it is your 0 watt bulb or 5 watt bulb, this is your fan or this is your TV, on each point you will use the same voltage, that is the household supply of the voltage, that is potential difference is 220 volt. So this is how we find the resistance in parallel and series combination. A question: for household wiring, which combination, series or parallel, should be used? The answer is parallel combination. In your house all the points of your electric wiring is done under parallel combination of resistors. Why? To get the same voltage, so that whether the resistor is a small or huge one, they will utilize the same volt and they will give the output according to their capability. But in series combination it is not so. In series combination you all might have seen the very small electric bulbs used in large numbers in a row in a wire on the occasion of Deepavali to decorate the house. In that you can see it is the use of series combination. It has its own fault. If one ball get blown out, then after that just you cannot, the electric current cannot move ahead from that point. But in parallel combination, if this resistor gets blows off, but still these two will work. But in series, if three balls are here, suppose from this side the current is flowing, if it blows off, it means these two will also not work. It will also not work. So this is the shortcoming or demerit of series. So it will create a huge problem in our domestic use of electricity also. That is why in the domestic use, wiring is done by using parallel combination of resistor. Thank you students. Go through this video again and again. Just subscribe, comment and like. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a nice time.